Oh man. No, you're not gonna hear it again. Mrs. Dragnot's watching uh, Crunchyroll in the living room, and Pret's in there playing shit. So I'm not gonna do all that. Not gonna do all that. iPad about to die. Has Pret been behaving? Yeah, he's my. He's not like my little brothers really aren't like me. So in a lot of ways they are, but personality wise, no. No, he's much closer to Mrs. Dragnot in his personality than me, believe it or not. So he keeps to himself 99% of the time. That's why I didn't mind him moving in. Now, my youngest little brother, yeah. Meow. Let's check on. Uh oh. Awesome. Thank you, Mr. Redline. Awesome.
After all. For example, modern... Do you know what propaganda is, Oren? Like, I'm just saying. Protestants distance themselves from Crusaders, Inquisitors, and...
You pay rent in sister's attic?
by
No.
blaming all that upon Catholics.
So let me make this correction. He doesn't live in his sister's attic. He pays some random guy to stay in his attic. Okay. We were mistaken. Making that correction now. So it'd be more forgivable if he was living with family. But he is living with a stranger in this stranger's attic. He's paying this stranger supposedly for rent. He refers to this person as his landlord, so attic lord, whatever.
Says that Catholics are godless, Mary-worshipping pagans who really aren't Christians.
Well, that's actually kind of accurate. They do beginning of the great apostasy that is predicted in Scripture. Okay? Where false prophets and false teachers and people who are teaching false doctrine are going to deceive many into believing a bold-faced lie. So, Aaron, first of all, I would like for you to define what a Roman Catholic is. Define what...
I love, like, Jesus is Lord is funny as hell for a troll. G-Man has to stop the video every 3 seconds. That's how many errors this guy makes. Now look. G-Man's not perceptive enough to see through that comment, but for all of us who see through that, he's getting there. Jesus Lord is getting there as a troll. He's getting there.
What a Protestant is, then more importantly than that, I would like for you to define what a Christian is before you have the gall or the audacity to talk about it.
Gall or the audacity.
Like
I've been thinking about something too. Does Jesus Lord's voice sound familiar to you all? Does his voice sound familiar? Because it's like, you know what? He is pretty familiar with folks. A little too familiar. And I stopped to think, could it be somebody who was in this community is under a different alias now? And I think I know who it is. He sounds a bit like Spoken, but it's not Spoken. Spoken has noticeable pauses. There's a certain cadence to Spoken's comments, and you can throw him off balance fairly easily. He starts to stutter. It's not very hard. It's not Spoken. I think I know who it is. Someone who disappeared for a while. but I don't have evidence for it. The problem is time. This person would have gone through some changes with their voice during the last year or two. So that's why it's kind of hard to pinpoint. So I've not heard from this person very recently, but if I did, I could tell you. But I'm going to keep it to myself for now, but I think I know who it is.
First of all, according to the Encyclopedia Britannica, there are over 1 billion that work with me to defend and promote secular policies. Before that happens, the better off we'll all be.
I won't be supporting none of your secular policies. I won't be supporting your run for Congress. I won't be supporting anything that you do with the government, because you going into government will be we got enough dummies in politics right now. We got enough dummies and liars in here. We don't need you to go in there, dude. Seriously, we really don't.
Those who dismiss Catholic.
Man, hold on, how long has this thing been going? Let me see. He's been going for about 16 minutes, and he's not even a 2.5 minutes into the damn video. He just stopped it that long. Who does he think he is? Me? Man. Yeah. But you read a book, learn language, take a walk. I'm learning Hindi slowly. I took a walk earlier, and I was doing some reading earlier, but it was not from a book, so I do need to do that. Thank you, my dear wife.
I have this belief that God, and the Bible clearly teaches, right in the book of Genesis, that the devil was created.
Genesis. No, I'm not going to India. I'm trying to. So I guess I should explain why I'm bothering. I don't plan on going to India anytime soon. Not that there's anything. Well, there's a lot of things wrong with India, but there are nice places in India, just like there are nice places in Africa. It's a huge fucking chunk of land. I work around a lot of people who speak mostly Hindi, some of them Punjabi, and I think there's a few that speak Urdu, I think, but mostly Hindi. So it helps if you know, and this is something that I'll probably make a separate video and talk about why I enjoy learning languages, and my personal reason why. And then, of course, we can bring the correlation between people who know multiple languages and intelligence and stuff like that. I don't necessarily like to get into that, but it is interesting to point out that, there's a correlation there. But anyway, yes, I am slowly learning some Hindi, and actually I know it well enough to impress native speakers, so that's something. That makes me feel good.
In which case, Christianity is only the fourth largest religion.
Should be the privileged religion. Again, the country that has the majority of Muslims in their nation is the nations that's out there in the Middle East. Those are the majority countries out there that would be considered themselves Muslims. But Islam is growing in Europe as well too. Islam is growing here in the United States as well. What's your point? Are you trying to say that Muslims should be on their high horse? I don't believe any of these beliefs should be on their high horse, because at the end of the day, Jesus said that I am the way, the truth, and the light, and that no man comes unto the Father but by me.
How recent is this? Be nice place in G-Man's attic.
Yes. Catholic allies need to repent and come to Jesus Christ.
There's some nice places in those blue barrels.
This Catholics as not true Christians also blame.
Actually, how about that, Mrs. Dragnot? Do we want to do part 3 of the story of us? How about you bring your ass out here, and I'll end this hangout, and we can do that instead of you trolling my damn chat from the inside, or I'll just come inside.
A long list of atrocities against Christians, even when those Christians were Catholic.
That's why a lot of the churches were destroyed during the time of Stalin. They stole their wealth. Pay attention, Aaron, because you're about to learn something now, okay? They stole their wealth, gave that wealth to other people actually, kind of, come to think about it, they kind of kept it to themselves. The Tsar kind of kept it to himself, Like, I'm just saying. Atheists are very selfish people and don't really care about nobody else other than themselves. And then you couldn't admit in open during this atheist state that you was a Christian without being persecuted or killed. The same thing that you guys trying to build here in the United States, and that will happen over my dead body.
Word?
As long as I got a voice on here, there's going to be somebody out there speaking against you.
I'm like, I am no little battery. I am no shit fucking curious what he's gonna actually do. Let never mind the fact that oh, if you're in his chat, by the way, let folks know just to come over here because I'm listening to this stupid shit. So please feel free, folks, to go over there and be like, y'all ain't gotta listen to this shit. Y'all can come listen to Drag. Uh, I'm dead fucking serious. Like, what is he gonna do? Like, if someone showed up and be like, hey, I heard you a Christian, come outside. What he gonna? He's gonna get that funky ass bat? They gonna go in there and booty rape him. Like, there's just nothing that's going. Like, he's not. This dude is fucking weak. Come on now. He ain't gonna do shit. But let me just say, my perspective, as somebody who's defended your right to religion via the motherfucking First Amendment. Yeah, I will lay down arms. Well, take up arms, right? Not lay down arms. No, I would take up arms. The fuck am I talking about? Take up arms to defend people's right to practice their religion in a definitely non-violent way. But that's the issue. I can actually bear arms with bare arms and do that. I don't have a problem with that, but I don't get like what he thinks that he's actually going to do. Like that's the most puzzling thing when he can't even like maintain employment and live in a decent fucking place. So I don't know. Like I don't know. Xavier ate all the mac and cheese. I don't have any more. I don't know. Oh, speaking of that, actually I gotta get back to a few folks. Might head to New Orleans this weekend, folks. Might still gonna see. Let me check. May head to New Orleans this weekend.
That's what makes the theistic version of the supreme being. That's still God, so you can't call them atheists.
Even if he was a deist, now I don't know about Napoleon. I'm gonna look that up. But as far as Napoleon goes, Napoleon was one person. The people that was following Napoleon, it's a whole nother story. The majority of those people that was going after the Catholics at that particular time were atheists, and that is a historical fact. And I will provide that sometime in the future when I make my atheist documentary, when I talk about all the blood that is on the hands of the atheist community.
If y'all not seen his previous, like I actually watched about 80% of his last documentary. Do y'all know what his documentaries actually are? Y'all actually know? Let me tell you what Gary Potter's been doing. He calls like 10 or 15 other videos that people have put on YouTube, and he compiles them into one video, and intermittently has like his own little commentary that may last maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and then he puts some text and shitty fucking music over it. That's literally a G-Man documentary. Like there's not even like it could barely be considered a video at that, but it's 80 to 90% other people's shit. Like it's the same shit he's been saying. So I guess if he considers that a work of art, sure, I can shit in the middle of the road and consider it a work of art too.
Likewise, Christians blame the army being a collection of Tsarists, Republican liberals, there's a concept, and Russian Orthodox, which American Protestants only consider Christian when it's convenient for their persecution complex.
Anyway, that's his opinion because he's not going to provide any evidence for any of that. So again, Aaron, you have this habit of like this. You have this habit of just like blah 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 blah. But dude, where's your evidence for any of this?
What the fuck is that going on in the background?
You're making stuff up at this point. You can't back up any of this. Where's your evidence for this? And this is the most influential. Oh, give me a break.
The Bolsheviks did kill a bunch of Orthodox, along with many other people, and they did this with the assistance of Muslim mercenaries. Again, not in the name of atheism, obviously, but because the church supported their enemies in the white movement. If you're opposed to the Tsar, who was backed by the Russian Orthodox Church, then the church was your enemy too.
No, if you supported the Tsar, and I'm talking about during the days of Joseph Stalin, if you supported the Tsar, you was an atheist if you did that. And you was also a Marxist, a communist, and a couple of other things as
Marxist
well.
and a communist.
So you don't know what you're talking about, dude. Just because somebody is using, because it wasn't an agreement, they were using the Catholic Church to do the things that they were doing. Dude, you need to get your information straight, seriously.
The new Russian state did seek to eliminate religion after that, and they thought they could do this by removing the fear on which faith is apparently based. But at that time, the majority of Soviet citizens were still openly religious, even after the communist established.
This I'm going to show today. I'm not going to wait on this. I'm going to show you guys what Russia actually did to religious people. I have a video on my channel called Atheist the Movie. As a matter of fact, I have several videos on my main channel showing what atheists have actually done. That's why I'm going to open up this room a little bit later, because I want to see how many people actually will openly say with their mouths that they agree with R and Raw. That
as opposed to saying it with my ass. Like, what am I supposed to say stuff with? I'm not sure what does that mean.
Atheists are not responsible for murdering all the people that I'm mentioning today, and the people that he's mentioning. I can prove it, obviously, because I have the videos on my channel, and I'm actually going to look for the video.
See, that's all I got to say.
Stalin destroyed churches and stole their property, and murdered anyone that disagreed with him, and including murdering his own people.
State atheism. Most organized religions were never outlawed, and people were still allowed to carry religious and anti-religious materials.
God, I can't take no more of this stupidity. Okay, anyway, I try, guys. Anyway, so let me see how many of you actually want to come in here. I can't take it. I'm sorry, guys. I cannot take no more of this stupidity. Let me see.
Oh, that's funny.
Let me see if I can get.
Look at his video right now.
Some of you in here who want to.
Look at this video. He thumbs ups his own video. Wow. Wow. This man is so desperate for a thumbs up. He thumbs up his own fucking video. If you let me see if you can see it. You see the blue? You see the blue right there? The thumbs up? He thumbs up his own fucking video.
Coming in here and correct this buffoon. And Jesus is Lord is correct. He also found guilt between 20 and 25.
Alright, folks, he's looking at the live chat.
Alright,
show Drag some love and let him know what's up. Piss him off. Oh, he's not looking at it anymore. God damn it.
Wait, what kind of stupidity are you talking about, dude? Seriously.
Damn it. He stopped screen sharing.
Anyway, let me play. Oh, Lord, why did I do that? Now I gotta stop it.
He showed up. There it is.
It's a matter of time now.
What is that?
But the bottom line is, guys,
what is that in the background?
Talking about. I'm gonna
oh, he went shopping recently.
Video. I might have to delete this and do this properly. I don't know. But I want to show you guys something here.
I'm always looking at the right-hand side of people's feeds.
This is how I found this. If not, I'll just make a video later. Here we go.
I'm looking at subscriptions too. Oh, he blocked all your. You think G-Man feels accomplished in life and feels fulfilled? Roland, man, that's a good fucking question, man. He's playing another, Russian fucking propaganda shit. Okay, there we go. All right. So let's see. I think he does feel accomplished. I think that he feels that within his capacity, he's done everything he can, and that his current course is fulfilling because in his mind he has led people to Jesus, and that he's kept a flock of sorts on the internet. I think in that he does honestly feel quite a bit of accomplishment. Now, if you were to ask him, if you were to ask him, here we go, how he measures that success, I don't think he can give you an answer at all. I don't think that he could. Well, he wouldn't be able to give you a cogent answer. Let me clarify that, because I've told you guys this before. He doesn't think about things in a consistent manner. You have 5 or 6 different points that he'll try and make when they answer that question, but they don't necessarily all coincide with one another. Some of them will be contradictory. I know that sounds fucking crazy, but when you get a chance and you're not blocked, go ask him. Go ask him a fairly innocuous question. G-Man, do you think that your ministry has been successful on the internet? Now, he can think that you're trolling or something like that, but he loves questions like that. and just tell him he can answer however he wants to. But when you ask him, like I said, innocuous questions like that, he will go into a mini rant about things that he has done and how proud he is of his ministry and the people who help him. And if you are able to get specifics, like how does he actually measure that success, that's when things get interesting. Because anytime that he has to define something, especially something as kind of nebulous as success, it's always going to be self-serving. Every single time it's going to be self-serving. And this is a point that I made to someone a few days ago, that the reason why his definitions for things that seem weird, and fairly abstract things like success, or I should not abstract, nebulous things like success, if he can define it in a way that makes sense to him, they are always going to be self-serving. Not to say that that's necessarily a bad thing, but almost every time, that's what I find interesting. So I could lower the bar for success for myself and say, well, I wake up every morning. That's a success. Well, okay. You don't have to do anything. You can just, your natural circadian rhythm will wake you the fuck up every morning, right? But he doesn't actually have anything that he can measure and say that, well, I'm successful at this. Because you can say, well, you know what? I run marathons. If you apply the standard to which everyone running a New Jersey marathon is gauged by, he runs less than average for his age. Less than average. Now, while he can acknowledge that that standard exists, that's not self-serving, because that does not glorify G-Man. If it glorifies G-Man, it is, well, he has to find some way to kind of compensate for that fact, because he can't deny that he runs the time that he runs, and that people run better times in his age bracket. He can't actually deny that. What he can say is that he is doing a ministry, and that's more important, and that he only has so much time to dedicate. But if he didn't, if he wasn't having his mind on God, like these other people do, because that would be the excuse. All these other people who actually train for this and train rigorously and are in way better shape, they do better. Amazing, right? People who actually put forth maximum effort yield a better result than G-Man. It's a crazy concept that he seems not to really get. But there's always an excuse. There's always the responsibility is placed upon some other scenario, some other entity somewhere else. He is never responsible for what he gets. It's always something else. So that's something that you kind of catch on to with G-Man fairly quickly. He's saying that he would improve the marathon by 2. Yeah, okay, he did say that, and that's Sam had a good laugh at that, by the way. Sam, for a good 2 or 3 days, Sam laughed at that shit, and just kept bringing it up because it was so funny. And improving a marathon time by 2 hours, and I'm not no fucking long distance runner, but something sounded off about that to me. That you're improving your time by 2 hours, you would every mile, he would have to cut down every mile to at least less than 6 minute miles, at least that. Because I think Sam sat down and actually did the calculations, and he can correct me later, but it was, if I recollect correctly, less than 6 minute miles, and he has to sustain that. There's no way. He doesn't have it within him, mentally or physically. He didn't have that within him, because that's hard. I've seen people run 540 miles, and they're hauling ass, and I mean they are hauling ass. He ain't got that within him. Sorry. I mean, it's just some people do, some people don't. I'm not gonna fucking run that. Hell no. My big ass gonna run that? Fuck no. I sprint.
And I'm gonna tell you straight up, I'm not gonna be as nice as Matt Slick was, and he humiliated you. So, what I'll do is I'll end the video now. Nobody wants to come in, but I will leave myself open to talk to Arnold Ra in the future about all of his unfounded, unproven claims that he made in that particular video. Alright, I'm going to be talking about Arnold for a little bit, maybe not on this channel necessarily. All the science stuff is going to go on my GTV channel. I actually want to start making videos against Lawrence Krauss and some of these other people here. That womanizer, Lawrence Krauss, I would love to have a conversation about him someday.
The irony.
me see something here.
Oh, he's looking at the live chat, folks.
So Criticism's not watching. Antonio's not watching.
Nobody watching you.
There's all good, guys. I gotta get some sleep anyway.
You gotta watch this.
The whole 12 minutes
I'm gonna hurt his fucking feelings. Watch. As soon as he goes off, I'm gonna hurt his fucking feelings.
To get through
I'll tell you right now.
4 or 5 minutes of that video, because Honor Raw is just so plain. Honor Raw is just so out there and so uninformed about these topics. It's not even funny.
It's weird.
So
while people don't agree with him necessarily in his philosophy, which it is what it is, the man's getting paid to travel the fucking world to give speeches. What are you doing? You living in some random fucking dude's attic, sweating your balls off. Doing what? Really? It's like, you can say whatever the fuck you want, but that man's getting paid to do what he likes doing. I mean, that's the sad part. Oh, well, looks like it went off. I think True is busy working those 50 billion jobs. Man, I ain't leaving that shit alone. I am not leaving that shit alone. Nate, man, that was a good fucking catch. This dude said 50 billion. Everybody's a Jamaican. Everybody's Jamaican. I love it. That he gets upset. Because someone said that, someone told me earlier, oh, Alba, you didn't catch it. True was talking about the reason why he loves Trump is because Trump created 50 billion jobs. Now, mind you, I went up and looked up this shit just for shits and giggles. I know we ain't got no fucking billion people on you know, in the United States. I knew at least that much, but man, the population is like 325 million. How did he create fucking 50 billion? Like, he created way more fucking jobs than there are fucking people. 7.7 people in the world. But he created like almost 10 times more people than there existed. Just Jesus. Like, really. But it's crazy. If you actually, if you go back and listen to, and Scholar Fiction, like, extracted this bit from the Hangout, okay? If you actually listen to what True says, he starts by saying 50 million. He actually begins by saying 50 million jobs. Now, if he would have said 50 million, well, 50 million of 325 million people, I think, is the population in the U.S., give or take. That's not bad, right? That's feasible. I guess, sure, why not, right? Just on face value, it's less than the population. But he corrected himself mid-sentence and then said billion. Wow, okay. I mean, if you want to say, but in reality, it's not a huge thing. It's not a real big thing. What's big and what's significant to me is that this dude will not correct himself. Like, he will not go, you know what, I misspoke. I corrected myself, and then that correction, fucking failed. He's not humble enough to actually say that shit, because you know what, what's his fucking name? Good Warning Great People, Warning Shots, whatever his name is, said that I misrepresented him and I'm lying on him and this, that, and the other. People who are watching disagree. I hate that shit. I'll say that's fine. If he wants to say that, that's fine. I'll apologize, because it don't matter to me. This shit don't matter to me. I do this shit for fun, okay? But he, for some reason, can't seem to do that, and that's why I like getting him caught up. And I don't know how many times I have to openly say I love getting True caught the fuck up, because he did whatever that this thing is that makes an adult an adult. He doesn't have that. That you can pull back and say, you know, I fucked up. It is what it is. You know. About how is smarter? You think he pretend he make a typo? Oh, I didn't even notice that. Did he really write how is smarter? I didn't even notice that. I listened to a little bit of that, and I told Sam about it, because he's going back to saying that me or Sam, I can't remember which one it was, or maybe it's both of us, said that we had a specialty that we learned in college, and then it's not our specialty. You know, I think that's in reference to the gerontology conversation where he's talking about negligible senescence. None of us have ever said that we had studied gerontology. I don't even like old people. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about, but, you know, post a screenshot in the drag chat. I'm looking for it. I see it. I see it. Let me open it up. Leader for Christ. Oh Lord. She's slobbing some on G-Man dick. Oh, that's you? Oh, okay. Well, it must have been a good reason. Wow. Wow. Wait. Look at this G. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. So, boy, Jesus is Lord is a fucking trip. Look. So Sibylla got a screenshot of this dude saying, math, science, and history is all of them now. I've taught all three my 15 years of education. Next year I will be teaching high school math. Bro. I feel sorry for them. If this is true, I feel real sorry for these kids. That's so sad. That's so sad. This is, okay. Yeah, it does say how is, yeah, True Talks TV is live. Number 2, how is smarter? I is not dumb. I is smart. Jeez, man. Jeez. And like it's minor typos, but these dudes can't let shit go. Like they can't say, you know what, I fucked up, my bad, I'll fix it. Or I messed up. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, I see. How you doing, G-Man? How you doing? I know you're watching. You want to know how I know you're watching, G-Man? I'm pretty sure you want to know how I know. It's a secret. It involves super elite hacking skills on an iPad. Or it involves looking at analytics and noticing things in the analytics. But anyway, so I just got back. Tomorrow, all the money that y'all donated to me is going to really be helpful, because I'm going to buy the biggest bag of dicks and send it to our good friend Gary, because he needs them. He needs the biggest bag of dicks that I can afford, because he is that good of a person. I think that he needs some love. So, if you don't change the title of this bit, I'll file a complaint with YouTube. You got 3 minutes. You got 3 minutes to suck my dick. Fucking idiot. Fuck you think you are. Again, like you didn't I just say, hi Gary, how are you doing? I know you're watching. Come on. Y'all want to know how I know? Come on. It's a secret. It's a secret. It's a secret. It is a secret. Man, he's so upset. So, well, I'm not sure who Gary Moore Coleman is, but if Gary Moore Coleman has a problem with this title, then Gary Moore Coleman can reach out to me. If your name isn't Gary Moore Coleman, then I don't know. I mean, are you... Let's see. If your name is Gary Moore Coleman, you'll probably be under, I don't know, 5'11". You'll probably live in someone's attic. You'll probably be a loser. Probably be single. Probably have bad hygiene. If that description fits you, you might be Gary Moore Coleman. Gary Moore Coleman could be a fictional character. Gary Moore Coleman could be someone that exists in my imagination. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Speaking, actually, Hillbilly Jim, I was thinking about something. Don't ask me why. I want to kick Vaughn in the ass verbally. I want to kick Vaughn in the ass. Just a tip. Don't keep blocking him. Don't just let him speak. Let him run his mouth. I don't give a shit. Even I've already told you I don't give a shit. But I see the videos from the, well, I can't remember the name of the channel right now, but it's the channel that mirrors his videos from YouTube, I think it's called. Utah Gun Exchange too. Yeah, YouTube. So I watch that every so often, and I see that he's mentioning, like, he likes to mention how much of a patriot he is, and that rubs me the wrong fucking way. That rubs me the wrong fucking way. Like, I really don't like that at all. Like, it's like the guy was a washout. Let's be honest. He was a washout. He didn't actually even finish his fucking training. He is not a fucking. I can't stand when people do that. I can't stand that. It's like, if you want a title, earn it. If you want recognition, earn it. Everybody else did, so why can't you? Oh, because you're weak and you're pathetic. So, but then I hold myself to that same standard. You know what? Would I like to be chemist drag? Sure. Being a chemist is cool. Who was a washout? Von Helden was a washout. He didn't actually complete his fucking training in the military. He didn't. I just got, in the mail, I just got my honorable discharge, and that's because I was IRR for a few years. I thought I explained that earlier, but I might not have. But I just got my honorable discharge, so I'm officially out of the military. But like, don't, like, it's just like, why, you know? But then again, it's the same reason people get on here and pretend that they're a minister. Same reason people get on here and pretend they know shit about science. The same, people get on here and pretend they're fucking philosopher extraordinaire. It's the same reason why people get on here and pretend. Come on, focus. There we go. It's the same reason why anybody gets on here and fucking pretend, because they can't do it in real life. I mean, it's part of it's sad, honestly. Like, some people get on here and they genuinely want to espouse certain beliefs, which, whatever, right? Everyone wants to be heard. I think Halted made a good point that, calling someone a view whore isn't necessarily an insult coming from another YouTuber, because we all want views. I mean, we wouldn't be on here. We would record videos and just leave them. And I used to do that for a while. I used to just record videos and never upload them. And they were towards G-Man. They were really mean. So I just I left it alone. But stay in fucking focus. Whatever. Okay, there we go. So of course you're here for views. I'm here for views, shits and giggles. But of course there is. I guess that would be the implicit goal being here, would be to garner some type of audience. Now where that goal leads you is another question. Where you're trying to push it, helps with that. But it depends on person to person. What I find funny is that you do have folks like, what was that dude's name? And Shill Squad. Shill. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. What's this guy named? Vocab Malone. That was his name. I keep wanting to call him Post Malone. That's mean. Vocab Malone. Yeah. This dude has some funny shit. Like, Vocab Malone has some parodies on his channel. His channel is getting up there. That's 7,000 subscribers, man. He's doing shit. Like, he's actually engaging these Black Hebrew Israelites. But it's funny the way he does it, because he does it, through parody. He's not out here threatening people's kids. He's not, because I keep an eye on some of these guys, and he has debates. He has a little, what is that, snowball microphone. He's out here doing things, and I can respect that. Of course he wants views, but he's on here with a mission. That mission is not glorifying himself. So, oh, someone's mad. Y'all want to hear someone mad? So wait. There's a 3-second video, and it says Dragnite is breaking terms and services of YouTube. Thumbs down. Oh man. I'm going to jail. So I can only imagine being the person who someone get a screenshot. Actually, let me see if I can get a screenshot. I love this poopy face he has on. Oh man, he's mad. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. Shit. Fuck. I'm trying to. Oh, nope. There we go. I got a picture of it. I remember how to do that. Okay. So I'm gonna send that to myself on Facebook. This poopy face is really cool. I love it. I'm going to jail. So I can only imagine being the person who has to review this flag. In the fucking broken English interspersed with fucking random, fucking ellipses. Dragnut ... is making fun ... of me ... by calling me ... Gary Coleman ... and using my real name ... Sir, is your name Gary Moore Coleman? No, it's Gary Moore. What does the video say? Gary Moore Coleman. But he's talking about me. Sir, is your name Gary Moore Coleman? No, but he's talking about me. ... So this video is like the same video that I've always been making, like pointing out his stupidity. I'm not sure how this is any different. Now he's just extra butthurt. Time to refresh. Yay, he's live again. He hit the button too soon. Oh.
Now, this is what true empiricism was talking about. Alright? So let me go here real quick. Alright? I'm getting sick and tired of atheists violating my privacy here on the internet. Alright? I am getting sick and tired of it.
Violating his privacy? I'm in his house. I'm doing things.
Alright? So Dragnut, trust me, dude. You got a lot of videos on here that I'm going to get rid of today.
Okay.
It ain't just going to be one, dude.
Okay.
You don't know my real name.
He is fucking stupid. G-Man is so fucking stupid. I swear to God, G-Man's a goddamn idiot. He is so fucking stupid.
I want to show you something here. Touches on my right. On my right. I have to wait until the video is over as far as I know, as far as this goes and whatnot. But I can promise you this, Dragnut. At least 4 or 5 of your videos that getting flagged that they do. And he's making fun of it. I want to make sure YouTube sees this.
Oh my God, he is so fucking stupid. You are so fucking stupid, G-Man. God, you are so dumb. So fucking dumb.
You know what? This is what I'm gonna do. So this is how we're doing this now. We're putting everybody's real information out there.
Yes.
Fine.
Putting yours. Gary Moore Coleman.
Red Line and Hannah, I hope you guys enjoy this one. Because it's coming right after this one.
What? That's a big ass. What is that? It's a possum. Oh, it's a bandit. Oh man, y'all just missed that big ass raccoon. I'm not gonna chase him, but if another one comes out this tree, I'm gonna get him. So let me get this right. So Hannah and Redline are now part of this. How again? How? What is Hannah inside? Is Red in the kitchen getting something out the fridge? Like, so did y'all see Hannah and Redline come by here? Are they sitting in the corner laughing? Did y'all see them? Oh no. So it's just me here. Oh, okay. Man, someone's upset. Someone's mad. Man, it's almost like you get what you deserve. This day couldn't get any better. This day could not get any better. Drag used my name that I told everyone. I'm going to tell everyone Hannah's name. Don't tell Hannah. No, don't do that. It's so crazy. I just like the elephant in the room with him constantly bringing up Redline is always going to be funny to me. How fucking emasculated do you have to be to keep doing what G-Man does? Like that's in the back of my mind. I always think about that. Like how often does G-Man think about certain scenarios to make him like constantly tug at Redline's dick? You don't have to like Redline. You don't. But my God, is there something in the Florida water? Just, like, what the fuck? Like, he's not mentioned. Redline's not mentioned G-Man in like 2 years. Like, he's not threatening to dox me. He's threatening to dox Red and Hannah. Why? Oh wait, we know why. Like, really? This is so sad. Go watch some ASMR videos. Go watch some fucking hentai. Oh man, he's live again. He's mad, folks. My iPad's gonna die. Doc dropped. Why does he keep going off air? Like, what is the purpose of that? I don't understand.
So anyway, he's still over there poking fun at about it, thinking it's okay to doc drop people. Hannah Zubby, your name's going on here today, and everyone's gonna know what you look like. You're gonna be the very first one. Then after
He's
that,
upset.
you'll start taking things seriously.
Oh.
Now, Redline, you're next, dude. Stop playing with these people. Let me go back over there and see my name still in that title. I'm sick and tired of these.
And
then we're gonna get JD Kane and the rest of these guys.
JD Kane's real name is Jeffrey,
right?
by the way. If y'all didn't know
let me
that.
just get my memory chip here so I can show you guys how this girl
Oh, he
looks,
found it.
All right? Give me a second here.
Hannah looks like a girl.
My old memory card in this
She
thing.
looks like a white girl. 5'5", short black hair,
Give me a second here.
glasses. If y'all didn't know.
And if you want to know Hannah's real name, you're about to get it.
Her name is, get
and
this,
Redline's as well.
Hannah.
Okay? If I go back on that channel and he's laughing about this, and no title has changed, he has not agreed to do it, you know what's going to happen. And
Like,
then that's
just
it.
fucking
You guys
do
ain't
it.
going to respect my privacy. I don't see the point of respecting his. I can go on Facebook and I can show you some things about Dragnet too. I have no problem with that.
My
And I can also
Facebook's
show you what I
fucking
found out
open.
about him as well too.
Cool.
No biggie.
Then do it to
We're not
me.
going to respect each other's privacy. Then you know what? Enough's enough. I'm tired of this.
I don't
Nobody
respect
has
nothing
information
about
on
you.
your safe no more.
I don't respect nothing about you.
Just give me a second here.
Like, am I trying to hide something for like the 30 of y'all that have me on Facebook? Is there something that he has that y'all don't have access to? Like, he's a fucking idiot. He is fucking stupid. G-Man, you are a fucking idiot. Do you realize how fucking dumb you sound right now? You sound fucking stupid. God damn, you are dumb. Your parents should have dropped you down the stairs and kept you down there. You dumb motherfucker. And I love you listening to me because I'm just going to laugh at me shitting on you. God, you are fucking dumb.
Yeah, not as stupid as you're going to look and as angry as people are going to be at you. So if you want to know who Hannah Zubby is or what her real name is, I'm pretty sure somebody's already put her real name in the live chat right now all they want. I'm pretty sure they're doing that right now, but
Oh,
you know what?
God.
That's not going to stop me anyway.
Oh,
Okay? I'm also going to tell you guys where Hannah lives at, too. Just give me a second here, okay? Oh, and not just Hannah.
Oh.
Not just them. I'm going to do it to Minstar and everybody else on here.
I don't negotiate with
Until I get some
terrorists.
respect on here regarding my privacy. You guys
I don't
are calling
negotiate
my
with
job.
terrorists.
Now you guys are putting my name in the title of your videos.
Don't negotiate with terrorists. The retard is mad. He's as mad as he wants to be. He can be as mad as he wants to be. I don't negotiate with terrorists.
You want to play with me? We're going to play. Period.
Come to Jersey City. That's all I got to say.
Get the title up there.
Come to Jersey City.
Listen, guys.
That's all I got to say.
I'm justified. Listen to him.
I don't negotiate with terrorists.
Of course you don't. You want to play with me? One more minute, and I'll tell you Hannah Stubby's real name.
No, come to Jersey City. I will stop a mud hole in you. Oh, I am not 5'8". I'm a big boy. I am 5'11". You will feel my wrath. I'm a big boy. I called the police on you, Dragnot. You should be arrested by now. It's Hangout Inception.
So everybody that I'm not playing around.
Hangout Inception.
First, okay? Hannah's real name is Hannah Zubovic. Okay, that's her real name. And yes, I know
He made that up.
New York. I'll be showing her in person with my camera, and I will put a live show on where she lives. Hannah Zubovic. All right. So you want to know how Hannah looks? Just give me a second here, and I'll show all of you how Hannah looks. Because Dragnot thinks I'm playing around here. Okay?
What does Hannah have to do with that?
Still laughing about that before I should put Hannah's face on here.
So tell you what, if G-Man thinks that bad shit's gonna happen to him before,
Keep laughing, Dragnot. Keep laughing.
Come to Jersey City.
So tell you what,
So now that he knows that I'm not playing no more, I'm gonna show you how Hannah looks. So just give me a second here. Because you guys forgot that I have copies of the meetup too. You guys ain't the only ones at the meetup. I got it too. I got it just like you do. Alright? So I got everybody on camera. So Dragnot, what's it gonna be, Dragnot? You wanna keep laughing, Dragnot? Because I got video proof of this, Junior.
if G-Man thinks that bad shit's gonna happen to him before,
Oh, whoa. I already know that Hannah Stubby hacked into true appearances on his computer. I already know that you are Gary Ridgway. I already know it, dude. I'm already in the process of prosecuting you.
I'm prosecuted. I'm getting prosecuted. I'm not playing with you. Come to Jersey City. Y'all hear this shit?
Red line's next. And this continues.
Red line's next. You're gonna learn. You're gonna learn. You're gonna learn. Don't cross me, or I will put things on the internet. How about you put a job on the internet? How about you do that?
You wait until I start getting on here and I start talking to my boys on here and whatnot.
Talk to your boys. Oh no, he's gonna call the boys.
Hannah's the one wearing the orange and blue coat.
Hold on. JD Kane. Yep. While he talks about what JD bought him. Oh man. And that's me. He's showing me now. Try not to choke him. Like Hannah's already said that she don't care, but this is sad. Come to Jersey City. You can't even see her. You can't even see her fucking face.
Redline keeps talking about how it's illegal for everybody to see his face and whatnot.
All right, G-Man.
Let's go back to your YouTube channel now, okay? And then let's see, because we're going after Miss Dragnot too. Okay? So, now, ladies and gentlemen, you guys probably think I don't know nothing about his wife. Oh, trust you me, I know plenty about his wife and her family. I know a lot about it.
You know a lot about her family?
And like I say, you ain't gonna respect my privacy. You learned my job already. Now you think it's okay? No. Day's over. It's over. Okay? So anyway, tomorrow if this continues tomorrow, I will reveal how Redline looks, and I will show every. And I don't care about Redline's stupid threats. I honestly don't.
I feel sorry for you, man.
The best of them.
Hey, he's been warned, folks.
Come to Houston and go outside dragging us head.
Come on.
I don't got a problem with that.
That sounded like a threat to me.
Right in front of his wife and his kid.
That sounded like a threat, folks. Y'all know what to do to the video. That sounded like a threat.
So let's get something straight here. Let's not forget something.
Please go flag his video. That was a clear threat of violence against me. So, feel free, folks. Go flag that video.
I got your information too.
Okay, and do I look fucking scared? Go flag him.
From now on, I will no longer be calling her Hannah Subby. Because Hannah is super thick, and there's a reason why Hannah doesn't want nobody to know who she is, because she don't want her precious daddy to know that she's on YouTube being a
I have to do it? Okay.
Because her daddy's a Muslim. It's like a mother's a Muslim.
She's already said that.
But don't worry, I'm going to make sure they find out what's going on here. I'm going to make it my life's ambition to make sure that they know what's going on here.
I didn't have to fill out anything. I just read up harmful acts.
Period.
What is it? Harmful, dangerous acts.
Hacker. I know it. Get tired of this.
Can't do imminent physical harm. He's in a different state. That doesn't count.
Dragnet won't exist tomorrow. Mark my words.
I'm going to disappear.
Every video I see on YouTube that has my name in it is getting flagged for infringement of my rights. And I'm actually thinking about filing a copyright claim on Fiona and several other people on here too. Especially Dragnet, since he has my music on his channel.
Really?
Multiple times without getting my permission, and I warned him about that.
This is about
enough
to
of
die.
that. You want to play with me?
Yeah,
everybody's information going out there. Now listen to Dragnet laugh again.
Oh.
Because I'm sure he thinks this is pretty funny.
God, he's so dumb.
Seriously.
He's so dumb. Does he really think anybody cares about this stupid shit? This is so sad. He really needs to go get his fucking life together. Fucking 40-year-old man. Let me turn this down. Let me turn this down. G-Man, you just need to focus on getting your fucking life together. This is sad. You know I'm going to wake up tomorrow and laugh at your dumb ass? I'm going to really just wake up and laugh at your dumb ass. You were getting worked the fuck up at, what is it, 10:42 p.m.? You are so sad. You are a sad, strange little man. Yeah, he big mad. He's big mad, folks. Do I look fucking stressed to y'all? Do I look upset? Just saying. I got a full belly. Had a nice workout today. He's about to bust out in fucking tears and piss himself. This is so sad. He's over there ranting. Y'all see him yelling and raving and shit like that? Look at this shit. Seeing him mad makes me happy. Good. You deserve it, stupid bitch. Yeah, Sokka, do you want to go live after this? Feel free, man. Oh, man, he got the sledgehammer. What's this about, folks? I'm going to show you who's not 5'11". He went and grabbed the sledgehammer. He's about to cry. Hannah, he's threatening the doctor. Well, he showed your camera, your photo with the hat down and all that stuff. And he said your last name. He's threatening you in red again. So, yeah. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So, yeah, Redline's not going to like this. Let me tell you right now. But, oh, so yeah, someone please capture this. So, put it on. Y'all find Mrs. Dragnot sex tape? Y'all find that yet? Man, so upset. So upset. He's so mad. Ooh. Man. That's mine. I bought it. Whoa. Don't worry. When you get a big DMCA on your channel, you know who it came from. Don't give a shit. No problem going to court. No problem. Oh God. Oh God. He is so sad, folks. This is pathetic.
I'm gonna press charges on Hannah for stealing my phone and taking the information off my phone and giving it to the people on YouTube. I'm not
Stealing his phone and giving. Do y'all hear this
They're
shit?
getting on here making Google Hangouts bragging about it.
You don't hear this shit? Bruh. I wouldn't even try to trigger him like that. This is just kind of like a general, like, stupidity fucking hangout with G-Man. Wouldn't even try him. I don't have to try anymore. That's how sad this shit is.
Put your face on camera, dude. Because if you don't, I'm doing it tomorrow. And I'm putting your name out there, too. Even though technically, you've already said your name on here multiple times. Hannah shouldn't be too surprised by this, since her name is public information, too.
Right? So where are you actually doxing if people can easily find us?
She also had a Facebook page. So don't go there with her. She's gonna throw things job yourself.
Yeah, make sure y'all get this one.
His deep job drops herself. All of his family members stop drop themselves. When they decide to get on social media. We're not playing with Dragnet.
If I was trying to hide stuff, why would I get on Facebook and invite people?
So again, Dragnet got on YouTube and put my full name on my full proper name on the title of his YouTube video.
I got 1% left on this, folks. Part of 1%.
You wanted it, you wanted to push, and you wanted to push, and you wanted to walk.
Y'all gonna have to tell me what he's saying because he's about to die.
You gotta think you own it, right? You ain't gotta worry about
thumbs down. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit at all.
Every last one of you are gone.
Shani says, I swear this turns drag on seeing G-Man all, I guess he meant rowdy. Yeah. Oh, there it goes. Oh, man. That's it, folks. iPad dead. Damn it. I need to remember to charge this thing. Look, folks. Y'all know how many times he's gonna flip the fuck out and say some shit like this to me. Y'all honestly, have y'all, how many of y'all have actually been following this saga for the last, 4 or 5 years, really? Y'all think I'm actually concerned? Come on now. If he can get in this gate, I'd be surprised. Second he does, I'm just calling my cousin and getting arrested. So, if, he's going off. He's going off. So, let me know if he's watching again, so I can just say shit to make fun of him. This is probably a bad time. Should I not mention the money that y'all donated to get this? By the way, y'all owe me for this. Y'all, there's some 80 y'all owe me for this. I have not seen good old Trigglypuff this bad for a little while, so y'all owe me for this one. I expect money in the fucking bank for this shit. This is fucking hilarity. So, oh, he's watching me? Oh, good. Yes, G-Man. Yes. Anger. The anger sustains me. Yes. Keep going. You're so mad. Keep going. Keep going, G-Man. Yes. Oh, you're so mad. Yes, continue. Continue the anger. The anger sustains me. Yes. He's crying real tears. Ooh. Weird. GPH wins the comment of the day. Oh, comment of the night. Oh my god. It's like he is some fucking upset, huh? Like he is mad. He is legit mad. He's gone past 100% G-Man. He is now G-Man plus ultra. He's gone plus ultra. Yeah, right. Yeah. See, I'm secular opinion, man. You know what, Melissa? I don't think I'm as good as secular opinion. Like you know what? I pat myself on the pee-pee, for my trolling skills, but secular opinion could troll Von Helton without saying anything. That's skill. That's fucking skill. And I sat and I watched that too. I watched the replay. I didn't watch it live because I wasn't fully aware of what was going on at the time. But man, secular opinion could refuse to speak to Von Helton while he was in the hangout, and Von Helton would fucking rage. That's what got me. Like, that's skill, folks. That's skill. And I tip my hat to secular opinion. But Man. Mm, mm. Okay, thank you, folks. Okay. That's all right. So yeah, thank you, folks, for definitely y'all gonna have to say y'all gotta put that. That's in the record books. Please, I sincerely don't give a fuck about Gary Moore and continue doing naked push-ups now. Okay, there you go, Hannah. Actually, I'll say it again for you, Hannah. So, um, I sincerely don't give a fuck about Gary Moore and he can continue doing naked push-ups now. Say it again. So, drag is LGBT. Oh, I'm gay now. Oh man, is that what he's saying now? Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna go in and I don't know if Mrs. Dragnot's not too fucking pissed off at me doing this, then I might get some booty tonight. Who knows? But she doesn't like me triggering poor Gary. You know, I don't know what it is with women and retarded animals, but you know, yeah, he's sweating. He should be. He has a dynasty. Are you can't don't fuck with me. He didn't say that. Hannah, he didn't say that. I'm also YMCA. I don't. Is that a gay joke? I don't get that. G-Man said that he's rebuilding his dynasty. Come the fuck, y'all fuck with me. Look, I told y'all give me some. Y'all fuck with me. He did not say that. He did not fucking say that. Come on. He is not saying he has a dynasty. Come the fuck on. He lives in someone's attic. The only dynasty he's building is one with Legos and roach carcasses. That's the only dynasty he has. Jeez. Those are, it's wrestling term. Okay, that's where, okay, G-Man's now Japanese. Yeah, I guess. Like, here's what I'm trying to figure out. Y'all see I'm outside, right? Y'all see I'm outside in Houston. Y'all see me sweating? How is he inside in fucking New Jersey, inside sweating like a prostitute in church? I don't get that. He said something about wanting to watch the detective's interview drag regarding Jay's death. What? I interview me on Jay's death. I mean, that'd be a sad interview. Maybe he can't afford AC. I'm thinking, well, the outside of the house looked like it had an AC on it, so I'm guessing he just doesn't. He might be cheap like me. Oh, Hannah, you'll love this. The title of this video triggered him. How you and Redline got brought into it. Everyone here knows why. Come on now. He jumped from targeting specifically you and Red to saying that he's going to expose me and Mrs. Drag, which I'm not sure exactly what he's going to expose since I openly add people, invite people to add me on social media. So I'm not sure what I'm also trying to hide. But whatever. I mean, if you can find a Mr. and Mrs. Drag sex tape, that'd actually be funny if you could actually find it. I'm not saying it exists. If you could find it, you've done some digging. So, what exactly does he think that people are hiding? Exactly. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't negotiate with terrorists, so he can make as many threats as he wants to. He can. I'm pretty sure when he goes to where's the nearest airport to him? Newark? Yeah, when he goes to Newark Airport, and with sledgehammer in tow, I'm pretty sure they're going to ask him just to check it in like any other piece of luggage, and they're going to put it in the bottom of the plane, and he can go through all the security checks, and I'm going to go see Dragnut. He's going to fly into Houston Hobby, which is less than 30 minutes from me, by the way, if you're wondering. And he's going to come to the gate, which he definitely has the gate code. So since he definitely doesn't have the gate code, you have to wait for someone else to come in, and then he can go in and possibly find my apartment number, and then maybe or maybe not get arrested by my fucking cousin who lives right around the fucking corner. So whatever. I mean, if he thinks that's how that's going to go, then I implore him. If he thinks that his boys or whoever he thinks that he's going to call are actually going to do something, that's cool too. But are people honestly willing to endanger their lives at the beck and call of this idiot? Does he honestly believe that we believe that? I mean, maybe people are that stupid. Oh, well, if you want to know what triggered this, folks, the title. This title triggered him because he gave me an ultimatum and with a time limit too, which is funny. I had 3 minutes to change the title of this video. Uh, why I needed to change, because it contained letters that somewhat matched something that may or may not resemble his actual name. So, he all of a sudden just flew out the fucking handle. So, yeah, wasn't even trying to. Yeah. Oh, is he saying he's gonna take my GI Bill again? I'm still waiting on that one. Still waiting for him to take my GI Bill. Still waiting on that one. That out of all the like the nonsense that he says, out of all like the crazy shit. Now you're all of you are going to jail. Out of all this silly shit that he says, that had to be the funniest. Like, that had to honestly be the funniest shit. Is where he says he's gonna take my GI Bill. Like, really, bitch? Really? Really? You know, I've spent 4 grueling years working for that. You just gonna take it from me? That's low. That is low. Absolutely. I don't know who that number belongs to, but if someone calls and gets a funny result, I'll laugh. But it's crazy that this guy actually thinks that I give a shit about his fucking empty threats. Like, come on. He's threatening Fiona with a... Like, what the fuck did Fiona do? Like, what the fuck did Fiona's busy in Scotland being Scottish. She's looking at fucking tadpoles in a pond. She's tending to fucking horses. Like, what the fuck the Fiona's nowhere, she's not even in the chat. What the fuck did Fiona do? Like, I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Like, jeez. What about he promised? Yeah, thank you. Yeah. I'm still trying to figure out, like, what. I'm not supposed to be streaming right now. Like, according to his last thread, that was my last hangout, and I had that last hangout bash. Right? Now he's going after Steve too. Steve's a part of it too, evidently. I wonder how long it's going to take him to get to who's somebody. Oh, he's going to mention Boone. Let's see. He's going to mention Shadow Heathens. Let's see. He's going to mention Gretchen is a squirrel. Let's see. Who else is he going to mention? Just random fucking people. Like, who is someone? You know what? Christopher Mowdy. You mention Christopher Mowdy. This is. By the way, always blame Christopher Mowdy for anything and everything, because he is the devil. But Christopher Mowdy. Oh, Fiona's in is like Alex Bot. Yeah, Alex. This is Alex Botton's fault too. Thank you for that donation, by the way. I didn't catch the super chat. Let me read that shit off. What was that? I didn't catch. I'm so sorry. I'm supposed to be good about this shit, but I'm not. Bring it. Okay, there you go, Shammy. There you go. Bring it. Just bring it. Yeah, I played SmackDown. When I was a kid. I used to love SmackDown. I made my own character, had a blue face mask, and he really didn't resemble me. Like, that's weird. I usually make characters that resemble you. My character didn't resemble. It was like the dark inner drag that just kicked everybody's ass. Like, I don't, it was really weird. I had a weird adolescence. I may talk about it one day. So, yes, please go trigger him. Go. Bring up anything. Is he legit crying? Get screenshots, please. Please get screenshots. Please do. Get screenshots of them tears, because those are real tears, folks. Y'all see, I want to. There we go. That's a tear, right? There. Y'all see that tear? There we go. Real tears. Real tears. I don't know what to like. Shanny's funny. She's something else. But she said Jack probably getting a stiffy watching G-Man get so rowdy. She pretty much hit the nail on the head with that one. The more pissed off he gets, the more I'm gonna laugh at him. Like, I don't, like, I don't. Oh, by the way, if you've not Is mayonnaise an instrument? Yes, it is. If you're not subscribed to the Three Black Heathens, please go do now. Big shout out to Redline for repping our channel. Bunch of views. Thank you, Redline. We will be thanking Redline live, so this is a preliminary thank. But I feel kind of bad thanking Redline, and then Redline got thrown into this shit. Well, Redline knows it's not. I didn't tell him to do it, but still, I feel kind of bad just the way that the circumstances are, because you didn't deal with this stupid shit. You know, just said he's stooping to Brett's level. That's such a weird thing to say. That's such a weird thing to say, because then, well, so hold on for a second. Actually, let me get Jared's question. Hey, drag you in for Friday. We're talking about hazing this week. Oh, okay, cool, yeah. Jared, remind me an hour ahead of time so I can get in there. I do want to talk a little bit about that, because we had, I was in the cab. We had, anyway, I'll talk about it later. So if none of you know about hazing in the military, there's a big no-no about that now. Well, when I was in, they made a big no-no about that, and that'll actually be a really interesting topic. But damn, what was I talking about? That's such a weird statement to make, that he's stooping to Brett's level, right? Because all of us have talked about how underhanded, say that, Brett Keane is, and he's ignored it. But now he'll acknowledge that Brett is an underhanded fucking dog, and now he's stooping to Brett's level. But before, when you were gonna bring him on your fucking channel, he wasn't beneath you. Like you weren't stooping to his level then. Like, it's such a weird. Like, how does he square that circle in his head? Like, I don't get it. I really don't get it. I really don't get it. You know. He claims to not watch your content. He watches all my shit. Like, it looks like is he crying real tears? Is he crying real tears? Good. Suck it up, bitch. But I don't get how, in his mind, he knows that someone's a shitty person, will represent, and then even offer them like the controls to his fucking channel. But then now he's stooping to Brett's level. Like, really? Like, how much of a dishonest fuck can you be? Like, really? It's, man. Oh, man. It's so sad. Tell him to take a walk and chill. He's gonna smell like shit. He already smells like shit. This is just sad. G-Man knows that he can't do anything against anyone. Yeah, well, I think he knows. Like, I think that, Hazy. Hello, Hazy. Welcome back. Hazy's one of my favorite, like, he's one of my resident trolls. I keep him around because he's funny. He flirts with my wife and makes very lewd comments toward her. I like him. So, it's funny. It's really funny because he's now in tears. Oh, man. And see, this is not the time. Actually, well, okay, hold on. Pretz, okay, I was about to go inside. Pretz in there playing Mass Effect Andromeda. If you like Mass Effect Andromeda, fucking on Xbox One, Pretz playing it right now, so y'all can hop in on there. Dragnot, he's under my account, so just add Dragnot and go play with my little brother. Yes. Yeah, he plays the multiplayer, so if you want to go play, add Dragnot on there and hop. Like, look, I don't like the fucking gooseneck crazy looking motherfuckers in the story. Look, he just plays it for the multiplayer. I sit back and I watch because I like playing the multiplayer. So now he's just ranting. You know, 3 likes compared to the 128 dislikes. Y'all know that I saw his last video that he's thumbs upping his own videos. Did y'all know he does that? Oh, some people are recording it right now, folks. So don't worry. He can erase it all he wants. We already got it. So I've already reported it too. So it is what it is. And I don't like reporting videos, but he did make an overt threat towards me, so kind of gotta. And then he did screen share him like falsely reporting my shit. So you know, hey. But I encourage folks, if y'all see him going off the wall with timestamps, let YouTube know. You know. Shanny's now telling G-Man to calm down. Well, bless Shanny's heart. That ain't gonna help. You might want to call in the extra butthurt brigade, because we got a hot one here. We got a hot one, folks. Man, and slandering Hannah. What did Hannah ever do to him? What did Hannah ever do to him? I know what Hannah did. I know what she did. Dirty, dirty. You're a strumpet. You know that, Hannah? You're a strumpet. And people now have to Google that word. No, she's not a strumpet. You never heard of the word strumpet? Look it up, strumpet. It's like a trumpet with an S and an R. Strumpet. Black people are apes with AIDS that rob people and destroy cities while rioting, go to jail, eat fried chicken daily. If you're gonna say shit like that, be a little bit more original. Say like there's only two things a black man can't get: a job and a black eye. Like something like that. Like that's at least a little creative. Fried chicken daily. I'd die. Fried chicken daily. I did have fried chicken today though, but like I could have. Maybe I need to put like a disclaimer. If you're going to try and troll, if you're going to go with like racial stuff, it's going to have to be a lot harsher than that. Because I've been black on the internet for quite some time. Ever since the internet was a thing, I've been black. So I've heard it all. It doesn't like then the military too, kind of, you know. Like I at least try to give people a chance to fuck with me, but it's not like that kind of thing doesn't faze me. That's because. Well, it's not true, but then it's just lazy. Like, it's really late. Like, you go for all, like, the low... Like, come up with something new. Like, use... What is that word? Jigaboo. Like, that's a funny fucking racial slur. Have y'all ever actually sat down and, like, looked at racial slurs? And, like white people come up with some funny shit. Like, funny, not really ha-ha, but just, like, it's just funny. Like who sat down and came up with jigaboo? They're gonna call them jigaboos. Like, what? What did you call? I couldn't even be mad. Like, what is a jigaboo? I couldn't even take that seriously. But anyway, so he's mad about the Gary Moore in the top. Yeah, yes, man. Gary Moore Coleman, whoever that is. You never heard of jigaboo? Yeah. Now, Heavy, I'm hurt. I'm surprised you haven't heard of that. Oh, you ain't heard that ages. Oh, okay, Heavy. I was about to say that was around. I was about to say that was around your time. Jigaboo. Moon cricket. I've not heard that. That's just weird. Moon cricket? From Kenji. Oh, Danae, you must be young, man. You heard that. Jigaboo's been around for a while. That's been around for a while. Too Darky, Spirit Chucker. Spirit Chucker's another funny one. That is a funny one, Spirit Chucker. I've been called Spirit Chucker. It's like, I wish. I don't have that kind of arm strength. I have been black my whole life. And so, Donnie Thomas, it's funny you mentioned that. That's actually part of a I guess and it's part of an old saying that goes with other statements like that. I've been black my whole life. You know, it's just like, you know, whatever. I'm trying to think of a way to use to translate that in order for it to make sense, and I'm having difficulties to actually translate it so that it makes sense to people who aren't black. It's like it's like a Captain Obvious moment. So okay, you could relate it to someone saying, okay, yeah, thank Captain Obvious. That's, you know, that's really what it is. The closest I could say. So don't worry, when we get on our new show, we'll explain that to folks so people can understand. We're not going to get into specifics like folks in the DMV area. They have their own fucking weird language. And I've been meaning to fuck with MP about this. Like the word John, Jawn, John. John can mean anything, literally anything. It can mean a woman. It could mean a cup. It could mean a fire hydrant. It could mean a job. It could literally, the word John in like Northeast American slang can mean anything. Literally. I'm like, what use is this word if it can mean anything? I don't get it. But I don't question those guys. What's this implying? Jiggy is involved in Jigaboo. I don't know. John, can never be a man, though. I don't know. I don't know. It's like food. Yeah, crispy. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. While I put you onto it. Yeah, that's a part of the thing I like when traveling to other areas, because well then it's cumbersome to try and explain some of the things that I say, because then I think, well, there's no real good translation for it. I have to kind of walk back what I said and go, all right, well, because not everybody knows what I ain't diginan, because I said that the other day and I had to, or I might have been today when I said I ain't diginan. But in Louisiana, I ain't diginan means I've done nothing to you. If you listen to Juvenile at any point in time, at the Juvenile, I think Trick Daddy had a song. Was it Trick Daddy? Trick Daddy might have had a song about it. Well, you don't know Nan. I think Trick Daddy and Trina. Yeah, that's the closest in pop culture that made reference to that. But yeah, they're censoring Fiona. Oh, now she's a devil worshiper. Oh man, completely disrespected. I mean, it's crazy. And I've noticed this, man. I've noticed that when some of these cats get upset, they go straight for women. I've noticed that. Like, I don't know why. He goes straight to fucking women. Because it was me that pissed the dude off. Then he went to Hannah. And then for Hannah, of course, well, Red's associated with Hannah, so he went to Hannah. And then he jumped to my wife. And then he jumps to Fiona. And it's like, what is, like, it's so shitty. Like, really? Like, the people ain't had nothing to do with this at all. Fred, what you doing? Hey, you trolling him? Are you trolling him? First thing you trolling him? This motherfucker here. Oh, we're trolling. Shit. Man, you know that, yeah. Man, come on. Come the fuck on. Like, we're over here laughing at. I'm about to go make, man, Fiona's band. She's a witch and a devil and a Jezebel. She's a Jezebel. Well, the last one might be true. That last one might be true. I don't know. You gotta watch that Fiona. She likes to play touchy feely. You better watch her. You better watch her. Y'all know what, folks? No, you're not happy? Oh, the internet. Y'all know what time it is, folks? Whew, fuck, it's mosquito time, evidently. It's White Russian time. He's legit crying?
Yeah, he's crying.
He's legit crying.
He's crying.
He's crying. He's crying real tears, man.
Yeah.
He's crying real tears. Bruh. He over here crying real tears. Man, somebody need to go give that man a hug. He crying real tears. He over here threatening folks, crying and shit. Get the fuck out of here. You want White Russian?
Huh?
You want a White Russian?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. Get screenshots, folks. Get screenshots. If he's over here threatening folks, good. Make this butt hurt last. Now look, if he would have came and said, you know what, Drag, I appreciate you putting my name in your title. Could you change that? I might have been more receptive to that. If he would have came at me like a fucking man and said, look, we can have our disagreements, but can you chill? I said, you know what? Since he actually came to me like a man, I'll change it. I've done it before. I've taken down videos before at his request. That's when he asked me fucking nicely. I don't give a shit. I can change the title. It's not a big deal. I don't have to name it this. But classy drinks like cranberry and vodka. Were you fucking... What? You mean that shit that you get in the club for $8? Fuck out of here. Classy. What the fuck you talking about, man? But he wanted to get all fucking rowdy with me and shit. That's threatening me. I don't negotiate with terrorists. You should know that by now. He over here crying. Hey Alexa, am I a bitch? Thank you. Y'all probably couldn't hear that. Hey Alexa, how do you make a white Russian?
Okay, for White Russian, I recommend the top recipe called White Russian, which takes 2 minutes to make. You can ask for more information, or for more recipes, say next.
Wow.
Yeah. Alexa, am I a bitch?
Of course not.
Wow.
Hmm?
He said he's gonna give everybody in the chat.
Uh-oh. Hold on, folks.
So if he thinks that's cool, that's fine. That's fine. Okay.
I know you ain't did nothing to him, so that's okay. So I'll tell you what, G-Man. The second my wife starts getting fucking phone calls because of you, it's on, buddy. Hey, that's fine with me. If you want to play that game. Everybody admonish Gary Ridgway. Do y'all see why I didn't go out of my way to admonish Gary Ridgway? He just dropped Hana? Okay, well, hey. He was gonna do this shit anyway. That's alright. Hey, for all you folks who are messaging me about sending him bags of dicks and shit like that, you see why I said hold off? See why I said don't do nothing? Just wait? There you go. He just dropped Kyle too? Man. I don't negotiate with terrorists. Steve gave him his number too? Damn, how many people number he gave? Man. Man. People are already recording it. You can give out my number if you want. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna drink to his cheers. Well, true. Hey, don't be upset when he gets shit sent to him. Don't be upset when he can't find a job. Don't be upset when people blow up his fucking number, true. Because, hey, he brought this shit on himself. So, I tell you what, folks. G-Man wants to play a game. Let's play a game. That's fun. Hey, if he don't want to come to me like a man, and he wants to do shit like this to people, let's up the ante. Don't matter to me. I'm gonna drink to these tears. Well, if he don't listen to me, then he understands pain. So I tell you what, folks. Y'all got his address. Some of y'all got his phone number. Let's see how he feels being harassed. How about that? How about that, folks? If old Trigger Tits think that somebody's scared of him. Could have been easy. He could have just gave out my number. Like it's hard to find. My number's on Instagram. It really is. My number is somebody, some fucking rapper in Nachidosis or something was giving people fake numbers, and that fake number just happened to be my number. So I was like, why are people calling me trying to get fucking rap deals? Oh, that's why. Found it too. I was like, ain't that a bitch? Yeah. There you go. I gotta get a bigger TV. You up on that TV kind of close. Oh, Yeah, well, actually, if y'all want to call and chat, text first. And Kyle's number. Hello, Jesus Lord. You took it down. Don't worry, folks. Uh-oh. Ooh. Yeah. Talking about Jane Fields. Were we? I think we did. We did talk about Jane Fields, didn't we? What's in White Russian? I'll show you. Some ice. Some Kahlua. The person at the liquor store recommended this. Shevkov. It's a wheat. It's a Russian wheat vodka. It's very smooth. It's very similar to fucking Patron. Heavy. He doesn't agree to truce. And half, by the way. He doesn't. That's why I say I don't negotiate with terrorists. Yes, big red button. Go ahead. I'm not receiving people texting me, but I don't get no phone calls. So, well, G-Man want people to fuck with him, so he's asking for it now. And you would figure something. Because I mean, it doesn't take very much to get a phone call changed if I ever want it. But here's something that's weird. Now, he was upset that someone called his job and got him fired. Even though the person or people who were calling told him exactly what happened and why, he still didn't listen. And so they said, every time you cross the line, we're going to cross the line. Now, does he not think that those same people are still watching him? Oh, I have Kahlua. I know Bailey's can be used, but I'm preferable to Kahlua. So now the question is, what should folks do who are watching, who have the capabilities to fuck with him? Because he's threatened quite a number of people, and he's trying to get under people's skin. I'm not actually concerned. So, for some time now, I've had a lot of info on Gmail. I've just been keeping under wraps, and you'll hear me make reference to having that information too. For good reason. Leverage. What G-Man seems not to understand is that when he flips out, I use that as a contingency plan, just in case he decides. So, okay, G-Man's going to squash it. Well, I'll tell you what, True. If you're talking to him, he has 10 minutes to get online and make a fucking apology to every goddamn person he just doc dropped. If he does not, the hammer of the gods will be dropped upon him. So by the time I make another fucking White Russian, he better be live and he better be an apologetic. And I mean real apologetic. Towards everybody he just disrespected. He ain't even got to include me. Everybody else. a good apology. If not, the big red button is going to be fucking pushed. Too late, folks. It's going down. All right, just a second, sir. I'm in this hangout. Somebody has something they got to say. So it's about to get real fun.